Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you very much for hosting the event today. First of all, we'd like to give a big thanks and a big applause to all the speakers that presented and collaborated today by sharing these experiences with all of us. We deeply appreciate the participation of all of these remarkable schools and professionals that work to improve education every single day. Therefore, this is our applause to you. Thank you very much for that.
We had quite some insightful sessions and inspirational moments throughout the day. I also had some paragraphs written down that I wanted to share with you. However, just because of the collaborative environment we had today, I just want to go back to everything that happened with all the speakers, because ultimately it was something that was not the effort of one person, but it was always related to the group. In every single session, we've heard the speakers mention the previous one or the one to come, which means quite a lot to see also the higher education and this environment that we are in develop. Ultimately, for us, it's important to know, and also for everyone else, that we can deliver more and better quality when everyone brings their knowledge at the table to share. And this is also what we stand for, again, at FeedbackFruits. Also how we collaborate with institutions. We have these technologies that support active learning pedagogies. However, they're built with the ideas that you, people from the attendance group, faculty, instructional designers, experts in the field, even though we have a great development in the design team, is the idea that comes from you and the advice that comes from you.
Yeah, indeed. But however, all of us here in this call, we all know that teamwork isn't always easy and smooth as it should be. So when we talk with all the schools that we work with, we hear stories from teachers all over the world that they have to deal with problems when it comes to student group work. So for instance, we face free riding way more often than we would like to. Also, we see disagreements or differences between teammates that these make the collaboration harder. And for that, now we want you to take another step back and reflect for a second, for a moment when you were in school or in university. We're sure that everyone here in this conference has done at least one group project or team project during their education years. So think about that moment when you were there as a student working on this. And we want you to ask yourself, how were those experiences? How was it? Was it common at your school that you had a lot of team projects, or were assignments mostly individual or more towards individual students? And was this a great experience or not? Why wasn't a good team experience?
If you ask me, Helena, I'll say teamwork was always great, or I had the most to learn out of working for a project. However, it's also, it can be complicated. But when you find the right rhythm, you get your energy out there and you're able to build up on the cooperation. So really looking on how we can tackle group dynamics, how we can actually provide feedback to each other within this group project to ensure that at the end of the day, we're going to deliver a good quality document or video or presentation. And also that my contribution or everyone's contributions to the group is also equal. We've all been here, and yeah, you might resonate with it. Some students do free write, some students do a little bit more. At the end of the day, a group project is a relationship that we build and resolves around sharing responsibility.
Yeah, indeed, Vlad. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if your experience with teamwork was a bit more positive or a bit more negative, because of course, either way, you learn something and you learn to listen, to evaluate different ideas, to see things from a different point of view, to share your perspective, and also to work side by side with others. And with teamwork, you learn to celebrate when you get an A+, of course, that feels very good. But you also learn to accept the feedback that you receive from your peers or from your teacher, then integrate it. And then you can submit or present a new and better improved version of the project. So yeah, these are all the career ready skills that we want to strengthen during university, that we want students to work on, because at the end of the day, when the students graduate and when you leave the school doors, they will face group work again for the rest of their lives, and not just in the workplace, but also in their households, with their group of friends, with their partners, or if not, as members of their local community as well.
Indeed. And perhaps to sum up a little bit the idea and also part of the topics of today, in a very simple way, perhaps also very complex way, the society as a whole it's just a massive group project. And I consider every single person attending today, but everyone out there being part of it, bringing something to the table to make sure that we improve. And you also have to always give in order to receive and to develop. And this is our call to help and assist building a more stable and well-rooted foundation for students. It is they who they will be the future leaders of the world. And we want to reinstate the importance of group work as much as possible. Group evaluations, reflections, collaborative learning, that should be key in all learning experiences. This way students can become better critical thinkers that can develop their own learning, combining the theory they receive from expert books, the input from their peers, as well as the guidance from expert faculty.
So yeah, having said that and leaving you with this reflection in mind about group work and how you behave or you work with those around you in so many different environments, would like to say thank you very, very much to everyone for attending today. It has been a pleasure having you here. Thank you very much to all the speakers and all the attendees that participated. And of course, thank you very much to all the FeedbackFruits colleagues that made this conference possible. We are looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. But as well, now we have the networking sessions and more fun activities happening in the platform. There's also contests, there's the event feed, the meetings. So please go out there, network with each other and have fun. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.